win. You're in the bro army. You're in the bro army. For life.
Glorious.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's me, Mikey Bro, here with the one, the only, Going Bro.
What's going on, guys? All I have to say is I'm hyped to get straight into this video.
Yeah, and we're going to get into it right away. This is Season 1, Episode 8 of NXT, where we're only being held in front of 634 people. Terrible news. Tyler Breeze and Fandango are getting called up, as is Johnny Wrestling. A lot of people have been commenting in the community that this happens a lot, and I agree. NXT is really not the type of company that you would think the developmental company being ran and playing under is built for, given all their stats are OP as it relates to a dev company, but it is what it is. We're going to roll with it, and if it gets too bad, we'll take over WWE and a second player and stop them from doing it. But as of now, we're going to book it as is. Everyone's getting called up. Alright, let's get into it, Co. We get a video clip showing Finn Balor and the NXT Cruiserweight Champion Jordan Devlin arriving at the arena earlier tonight. The clip then shifts and shows the Dream doing the same. Balor and Dream in the main event to determine who's taking Cole on at In Your House. Alright, so it got us to a good start. Finn Balor improved, not bad. 58 rating, Cohen. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, in an opening match, we see, and we shift from clips, we hear the end of Keith Lee's music as he stands in the ring with the NXT North American Championship. Lee says, "The North American Challenge is officially open," indicating that the first person to come out right now will get an NXT North American Championship match. So, lack of interesting stuff going on. That's unfortunate, but we still got the crowd hotter, so that's good. Let's see if we can pop a rating with the next match. 57, pretty good. Hey, these are two big bad guys, two burly dudes. Keith Lee defeats Killian Dane with a power slam at 11:29. All the fans in the arena are basking in his glory. He makes his second NXT North American Championship defense. 55 for Keith Lee, 43 for Killian Dane. And we've advanced the segment. Keith Lee with a victory. He was tiring towards the end in just 12 minutes, though. That's not great. Next up, we see Damian Priest backstage. The camera playing up that he's talking to himself. But Cohen, is he talking to himself? We don't know. Who knows? This killed the crowd. 26 segment rating.
Who knows?
Alright, next up in a short match, Pete Dunne defeats Kishan Riftar with the bitter end in just under 3 minutes. This is actually better than I would have expected. Pete Dunne with a great 59 rating. Kishan with a 26. We got a big boost from the announcing here, and the match got the crowd hotter. 50 overall here for one half of the tag team champion Broserweights. Alright, next up we get a video clip highlighting Kona Reeves and previous clips of Jeff Cobb. The duo make their in-ring debut as a tag team next week. So look at this. Kona Reeves enjoyed having the freedom. A partner in crime storyline has advanced. 35, not bad for a new tag team here in NXT. Alright, next up, in a decent match, the Grizzled Young Veterans get the victory when James Drake defeats Tyler Breeze with a Head and Shoulders DDT. The Grizzled Young Veterans are added to the NXT TakeOver Triple Threat Now Tag Team Championship match, which will be the Brian Kendrick and Tyler Breeze against James Drake and Zach Gibson, Liverpool's #1, the Grizzled Young Veterans, and of course, also it's going to be in that match the Broserweights Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. Cohen, Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle. Cohen, what do you think about that match? I mean, we know these two put on a good rating, 52, and I would think Riddle and Pete Dunne are better than all of them, so it should be a dope-ass match.
Maybe about 70s, 60s.
Cohen has put a high bar on the match. Well, hopefully we'll get there. 52.
At least 50, I hope.
All right, next up, the camera shows the NXT Women's Champion Charlotte backstage with William Regal. Charlotte tells Regal that she's, as discussed, nobody is deserving of an NXT Women's Championship, to which Regal agrees. Charlotte says she's glad that her and Regal see eye to eye. But as Charlotte leaves, Regal stops her. Regal informs Charlotte while he agrees nobody is yet deserving, that he is just about finishing crossing the T's and dotting the I's, and that next week on NXT, he will announce the competitors for NXT TakeOver In Your House that will determine the #1 contender to Charlotte's NXT Women's Championship. Charlotte leaves annoyed, but she understands. The Queen's going to have to defend her title eventually. Charlotte gives us a 47, pops it. It didn't really do much for the segment in terms of what it's saying there, but hey, could be better, could be worse. A 47 for Charlotte Flair. This episode's really trudging along. We haven't had really any terrible ratings this time from Damian Priest. We've had a very solid, yet unspectacular show. Alright, next up we have Tegan Knox defeated Vanessa Bourne with her Vulture Culture Destroyer. Tegan with a 47, Bourne with a 46. Tegan Knox seemed off her game. We gave the crowd a breather here. Commentary lifted the match. 49 overall. Could not have asked more from these two ladies. They were unbelievable here. We did change our product status to style, no style. It's going to take 3 months to fully form. But we're going to go with style, no style and see how that does for our shows. Next up, we get a graphic showing that Johnny Gargano will be in action next week on NXT Wrestling for a 51. And about that had good heat and decent wrestling. Tommaso Ciampa defeats Bobby Fish of the Undisputed Era by submission. The match, freaking Ryan Katz. Who is this guy? Let's get this guy out of here. 52 and 48. Send him up. 52 overall. After the match, as Ciampa is declared the winner, the entire Undisputed Era slides into the ring a second too late to help Bobby Fish get at Ciampa a little bit. Ciampa simply smiles, having got the better end of the Undisputed Era here tonight. As Ciampa reaches the top of the ramp, however, from behind comes Damian Priest, who sends Ciampa down hard onto the metal grates. Priest stands over Ciampa, and remember, Ciampa and Priest, as confirmed last week by William Regal, will meet at NXT TakeOver in your house. So we've advanced with the segments. There wasn't much going on. Apparently they do not like Damian Priest at all. So that's a bummer. 36. Finn Balor alongside Jordan Devlin make a spectacular entrance. 55. And The Dream does the same. Serena Deeb, I hate you. 38 overall. Let's see what The Dream and Adam Cole can put together in the main event. The winner facing Adam Cole,
Baby!
at NXT TakeOver in your house. Let's see what we get here, Colin. I'm hoping for at least a 60. 67! And about that had fantastic heat and great wrestling. Velveteen Dream defeats Finn Balor in a 30-minute Iron Man match. 3 falls to none. That's unfortunate. I was hoping it'd be a 1-fall discrepancy. But let's say it was 1-0. The other were sketchy. The Velveteen Dream, regardless, goes clean over Finn Balor here tonight on NXT. An absolute amazing match. Let's see what happened here in terms of our final rating. I'm hoping for a 55, Cohen.
59, even better.
Even better. It increased our show in 53 regions. Could not have asked for more, Cohen. Now, with NXT TakeOver in your house shaping up, Cohen, what match would you say you're most excited for?
I can't wait, honestly, for the Adam Cole and Velveteen.
It's going to be a dope main event. But until next time, it's me, Mikey, bro, with Cohen, bro, wishing you a
Glorious
rest of your day.